Okay, I was cut short, but we're going to continue. Alright, let's go. I don't even know where I finished on that, but I've just put some 2 long wires in, and these are now going to go into the 4011. And I'm just going to look at this. So I've got to work out which one's the crossover. So, well, one of them's got to go there, and one of them's got to go there. Right, so that's the crossover bit, that's the crossover bit, and then those two go there. But then we've got to take the output of one of these. Yeah, I'm just going to try and do this without... I'm just going to play around with it until it works. And then I'll try playing around with it until it works. And then when that doesn't work, I'll just get frustrated and not do that anymore. So this one's going to go to the other side. It's going to be my buffered output. I could buffer it twice, and then that way I feel like these little tiny jumper things are just made for making an inverter out of an AND gate. Alright, so those are linked together, and now we have our output, and the output is going to be going to here, which is the thing that's going to charge up the capacitor. So I think that's the whole circuit. Like, who's going to watch this and go, I followed exactly what he just did, and this is making a lot of sense. So we'll just turn it on, and that didn't work. We'll just charge it up. Ooh, this is going way wrong now, isn't it? Well, I seriously broke that. Well, it's discharging. I don't know why the LEDs don't all come on. Probably because I pulled a wire out. And with this mess, I am never going to be able to work out what goes where. That's the sad thing. So these are the test wires. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test wires going into there. So there should be 6 test wires for the LEDs, and there should be 2 more that I added in for the other one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's the right number of test wires. Well, of course, this thing here might not work anymore. Should I just get another one out? Because I have a couple over here. By a couple, I mean all of these. Actually, I'm going to use these ones. Because the thing is, I went and bought, like, what if I did break it? That's kind of funny. Alright, turn it off for a second. Where is the tool? Okay, we're going to take this one out and put it over there. And we'll come back and test it once we've got everything working. But, you know, there's a good chance that I just plugged it in the wrong way and left it there for a while and looked at it and said, what's happening? That it might not work anymore. So, but I bought like 100 of them at some point. And I picked up some more on the way. Because you can buy them real cheap on like AliExpress. They're like 100 for like $12 or something. So, well, it's not making it any better. And the behavior is exactly the same. Alright, so now we're going to have to go through and think this through, which is not the part I was really hoping for. First off, I'm just going to compare these little wires. So that's the output. That's the input. The output of that one is going into the input of that. And I'm getting the other input from the output. Where's my little book on? The output of one of these things. So I could just swap these two things around. That's one thing I could do to start off. And it charged up. But now this one doesn't work at all, which is making me super sad. But then I think I can see why that one doesn't work anymore. It's because it's come unplugged. So we're kind of there, right? It charged up by itself. It likes to charge up by itself, and it's not going all the way, and it's not turning the last one out. But the problem is now, we're almost there, I think. Almost there. So this is the buffered output. It's going into there. It's going through there. This is working correctly. So one input's going there. I'm just double checking everything. The output from that one is one of the inputs to the other one, and the output of this one is one of the inputs in that one, and then they're going, so there's two there. So now I'm going to turn it around. So it's got to be, well, actually, where's the best where's the best place to look at these things? Okay, these are the op amps, and they're wired up here. So one thing I could do is I could just swap those two around and see where we go. And it's not discharging. It's still charging up though. It's not supposed to just do the same thing. So that one's going around, and that one's going there. So I could swap these two around, but I can't just keep swapping everything around. But I feel like if I just swap enough of these things around, it's discharging, but it's not charging back up again. And it's kind of fighting against that, isn't it? So, well, whoa, what did I do? Oh, I broke in something. I've done something really bad. Well, it's not charging up. Well, let's just check where this is going. This is going to the high one. Alright, so this is the high one. So, what did I actually write? I'm going to look at my thing. So I believed on the high one, the test one should be going into the negative voltage, into the inverting input, and the reference voltage should be going into the positive, the non-inverting input. So this is the reference voltage, and it's currently going into, I'm going to get up my little picture, turn it around. It's currently going into the inverting input, so I want to swap those two around. So we should just start with getting this one going the way we want it to go. And then over here, so this is my reference, the red one's the reference voltage, and on this one I think it should go to the negative one, which is the opposite way round. But this is exactly what I just had a second ago, so that's not good. Maybe this is just not going to work. What have I done wrong? It's definitely just discharging it, the whole thing. Alright, just double check. So that's the reference for that one. But maybe, so this is the lowest reference. Maybe it never just discharges that much. It must discharge all the way. Discharge the whole thing. It's just not happening. Okay. And that one's definitely getting from there. So the green one's going to the positive, and that one's going to that one. Okay, well I think that's fine. Then there's only, well, I could, there's only one thing. Well, where are the two outputs? This is one output and that's the other output. It's still not doing what I want it to do. I feel like there's a wire missing here. Okay, output is going to here. Alright, well, I don't think it's going to be a very exciting video if we continue like this. So I'm going to stop it here, and then I'm going to try and work it out, and then I'm going to come back and finish the video off. So thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe. I know this is boring. Bye!